Hello everybody and welcome to Game 3 of the semi-finals Ultimate Team Tournament 2. We have here playing on Wolfhetzer for Game 3, just after playing it on Games 1 and 2, Artivik as the USF and Brosras as the Soviets.
Yeah, and they're facing again on the same map, the same players. It's Seeking as playing as a Wehrmacht and Creative Name as a KW player, so no change. Every 4-person plays the same faction. And we see as last one as well, Atrik goes straight away for Airborne Company. So he still believes in this commander.
Good. I like it. I like it a lot. And I really hope that Airborne is being used the way like Airborne should be used, because you need to have Pathfinders, you need to have the Pathfinder like stations so that paratroopers can just reinforce all over the map. Do you know what I mean? That is really, really cool. Paratroopers are like the only squad that can have the double LMGs as well. So I noticed they were running around with Thompsons in the last game. I would love to see them with LMGs on an open map. I think they're so cool. I think they're so versatile. 6-man squad as well. Beautiful. But let's see. Let's see how it goes. First engagement, Stern Pioneers coming in after the Soviet Engineers. I think there's a line of sight block there. And really doesn't want this unit to have to retreat early on. They want to be able to try and muscle out over the axis here.
Yeah, it's just funny because it's just flashbacks, because we saw the same 4 players on the same map before. It's the same engagement, but this time actually the engagement goes for the allies, because last time Bros had to full retreat here, but Sturmpioneer is facing Rifleman, and that's not a good idea close range for Rifleman. So he has to retreat. We see also again the same build for Seeking. No MG, straight away to snipe as Wehrmacht. Shoot around. Helping his teammate. Creative Name.
Well, you can see the Rifleman here. The Artivik is trying to get round, flanking for that Sniper. Sniper is out in the open, but in a decent enough position here, protected by the Volksgrenadiers. You can just see the pressure that they're trying to apply onto the axis right now to get that Sniper. And with this many allied units running up, if they do manage just to take the strategic point here, they'll neutralize all the resources for Axis right from the start of the game. So Axis have to be a bit careful.
Yeah, it's an awesome push right now again. Now Sturmpioneer comes on the right side, coming close range, constantly retreating, and it's interesting to see because last time the Sniper was doing only with rifle, and this time they decided to go to focusing all 4 players in the middle, which is actually in the hand of allies at the moment.
Well, not for long, as we just see Brosras' entire army retreating. Pathfinders are here, and probably one of the units we most want to see flanking around for the Sniper.
Man, I would love to see if Process backtech to Soviet 1 and brings the counter sniper. That would be a complete game changer, because that's almost every person goes 3 conscripts or 4 conscripts, Maximes and Sysgun. I'm pretty sure Seeking wouldn't expect a counter snipe. Pioneers on the left side facing. Rifleman could be going down, but Brindy is helping out. And the Sniper.
Well, you can see the pressure that's being put on by Axis right from the start, and they are really being cutthroat. They go for that strategic point. Once again, these strategic points here and here for the Axis team are just completely cut off the right-hand side of the map. So we just see the teams diving on top of this. They want to get as many resources down from their opponents. They want to stunt that supply as early as possible.
Yeah, and unfortunate for the allies, we have the first squad wipe. Rifleman died in retreat.
Oh,
So
no.
big win for Axis.
Did they really? Oh, that's so sad, because I thought actually they had enough health to make it out.
Formed into the game, 1 Rifleman put down, and now Axis completely pushed over the whole map. Allies are in big trouble. See a Maxim coming out for Soviets. Yeah, it looked so well, but I guess you over pushed so hard the allies, so the Axis came completely back, kept everything.
Yeah, well, that is one of the dangers of taking engagements right outside your opponent's base. There is a long retreat there's a reinforced time, and you know, that's going to have its toll. But hey, look, you know, Allies are possibly going to be able to do the same thing. You've got a lot of retreating squads here for CN at the moment, creative name, and you know, there's an opportunity here just to knock the Austere player back, do some retaking themselves.
Yeah, so far, every build is completely equal from the last games. So no changes so far.
By the way, the AA half-track is a great choice for Arctic here. Really, really good choice. It's so good against Austere's tier 2 as well. Will absolutely shred the scout car. It'll be good at even just chasing down the sniper if that opportunity does come up.
Yeah, and this time the Puma way later on. Last time the Puma was already there, but creative name was more bleeding manpower. Seems like this time he's not a manpower yet to get a Puma out. 2-2 pushing in with his flagger head, not the best idea. That's a line of sight blockage, so he's safe.
He's actually doing a really good job because the scout car is timing between when the cannon stops firing and then the scout car's going in to get some shots off. That's the only way really the scout car's going to be able to counter this unit. So timing is really, really important there, and he looked like he'd actually started winning that engagement against Artivik.
Yeah, the problem is if you have no Brits out, you're losing most of the engagement, sadly. Like, this intersection you're winning the fights, but with rifle conscripts, it takes so hard to come close. Always run into folks, run into grenadiers. Engineers. Yeah, it's safe.
Well, I'm impressed with Allies' ability here to get back into control of this. They're doing a good job of keeping the half-track prepared and also capping on the left-hand side. The sniper is a huge issue. Already got 11 kills at the moment, so the attrition on manpower is going to start to settle in as the game goes on. The sniper is really, really out of cover here. I don't think the half-track saw it.
Yeah, so Allies now the commander from Seeking because the first grenadier has 5 new grenadiers upgraded. The other 2 as well now. Already 3 grenadiers full upgraded.
Oh!
And
Captain goes down. I think that was actually just a lack of awareness, to be honest. Knew the sniper was there, I think, and also knew that that unit was struggling. You really don't want to be losing units like that.
Yeah, or maybe Arctic is a little bit tired right now. I mean, it's a long day already. They fought a long series. 2 squads wipe again. It's cost a lot for US forces. You come to 2 on the left side, looking for the half-track. Back at Tigan is in position, but not line of sight.
Brosras is having to come over and help. And sensible. We really need to figure out a way of dealing with the sniper. The sniper's such a game changer. Every time you've got one of the rifleman squads in, their effectiveness is reduced immediately, and then they just cannot deal with the massive grenadiers. I almost feel like, you know, they're going to need to. I almost feel like they're going to need to blob a little bit here to get on top of that.
Yeah, they have to, especially versus G43s. It's even harder for rifles because then you lose close range fights as well. They're looking very strong again about all the map. Decapping the right side field again. Flanking the MG in the middle, throwing the nade. Poison the MG out of the building. Allies are bleeding a lot right now from the kill-death ratio. It's incredible. That we can see on the map as well, because you have no manpower right now to build stuff.
Gosh, the pioneers there trying to retreat. The scout car actually blocked some of the retreat. I'm surprised they survived a final shot there. Such a shame that they just cannot take the last health down on the scout car. Pathfinders are just having to deal with grenadiers. They're constantly trying to cap territory right outside of the base. The only decent thing about this is that Axis have a long retreat back to base, but they seem to be managing it just fine.
Oh, it's like 1 HP left from the Pioneer shit. Fortunately, the fuel has to retreat very soon. He immediately does. That is... Ambulance comes now for allies to heal. He has so less units, so he can't really push forward. He has 1 rifle, 1 Pathfinder.
It's kind of sad, isn't it, just to see how much Artific is struggling with USF on that side. But, I mean, hopefully the situation does get better. Just the squad retention, not quite there. Pathfinders, looks like they've found a couple of shots on the sniper, but it isn't enough, and the sniper may even get a shot in return.
20 kills already after 11 minutes. That's a lot of manpower.
Rifle grenade coming in here from Seeking Guy. Well dodged by Brosras. Good micro. And now we're seeing Brosras, who's looking to take double fuel. A lot of manpower being banked at the moment, by the way. Brosras was on 800 a second ago. He's just decided to build... in fact, what has he decided? He's gone for his tier 3. So hopefully we're going to see some significant tech rush.
Forces are attempting to capture our territory.
I really feel like US could do with some smoke here. I really feel like they need that smoke to push past the machine gun. Maybe even just break the sight of the sniper a little bit so that they can deal with the infantry effectively. Oh, this is a terrible situation for Brosras. Gives up the building. Stern Pioneers are straight in there. Is pursued by 2 Volksgrenadiers. And I think the sniper got a shot off there, no? Actually, that was the G43s.
Yeah,
and he does not make it.
That's brutal. He's trying to protect it with the Sis Barrage. Actually doing a good job there.
Oh, it's good. He manages to secure it.
It's not safe yet. Second, folks. Will it survive?
Probably will. They'd need to kill the gunner for it to stop. Last shot is not there.
That means another big loss for allies, which I don't want. Creative Name is such a good spot right now. He has everything he wants. He has a lot of manpower he can build if he needs something, but he's so confident right now that he says he doesn't need anything. Some max range barrage from the Sis Barrage trying to protect the fuel.
So Pack Howitzer here trying to fire on the support weapons. And I think maybe even looking for the sniper would be really, really impressive to get it with the Pack Howitzer. You can really see what Artific's trying to do. I think the Pathfinder is just trying to get that vision so that the AT gun can get some shots off on the scout car. Having the A half track is really good, just stopping these grenadier squads from pressing too far up into the base territories. But of course you just see that Seeking Guy always in the right position.
Yes, this gun is trying to help his teammate, try to kill the 222. Gets the angle, doesn't. That was a close one.
That was really close.
The enemy has cut off a sector.
But now you're facing with Axis 50 cal, you really don't want that.
Ready for combat.
Also the AT gun is in danger with the grenadier on the left side. But the crew, Artillery is such a trouble.
Well, let's see what Brosras can do with his T-34. They know where the enemy AT gun is at the moment. there isn't much defending it. In fact, the sniper's out of position. Has he seen it with the T-34 then?
Is capturing supply sector.
Don't think he actually saw it, but he's going to dive down on top of the AT gun. They should actually be able to kill that. May even be able to recrew it.
Yeah, it would be a big win if they actually get it.
Probably just look at destroying it at this point.
It would take too long probably to destroy it. Is he going into is the Pathfinder? Fragmentation bombs coming in. To recruit the pack again.
That's actually a really good use of the fragmentation bombs.
Yeah, but I think the rifleman is still there, so 180 munition. Kind of waste, but he has so much munition when he can make another fragmentation bomb right away. The cooldown is gone because of the lead of the Axis. And 10 fuel income for allies isn't that much. Packard again.
They are continually decrewing that pack gun. They really don't want that in Axis hands, and I can't blame them either. Pack 40 has much better penetration than a lot of the AT guns, so it's really good against Axis tanks.
Seems like Seeking doesn't like the Brumbear. He's skipping the Brumbear again on this map and rushing Panzer 4. Never mind, just because I said it, he skipped the Panzer 4.
Taken our supply sector.
Maybe this time he's going for a Brumbear. I mean, Panther is no need at all since allies had no fuel control.
Don't really know what the Vet 3 engineers are doing up there. Just trying to burn the crew out of the Puma. This barrage on in the center. This barrage I don't think is going to be particularly effective there because the units are in green cover. This barrage does act more of a mortar now. Nice rifle grenade on the left hand side, well spotted by Artovic. Really nice to see this AA half track on Veteran C3. When Artovic does decide to get his first vehicle out, he's going to have a really well vetted vehicle crew to swap into a nice shiny new tank. We hope.
Yeah, I mean, this time it really works. Last time got died from Puma. This time, Seeking isn't really, not Seeking, Creative Name is not really using the Puma to help the Wehrmacht player versus the half-track. And as you said already, it's hard to kill a half-track as Wehrmacht alone with packs. Causing 2 shots.
Look at this stealth AT gun Stern Panther in the middle of the map. They're trying so carefully to get out of the front lines.
Paco is doing already a good job. 9 kills so far with 1.
We are losing a sector.
Grenadier facing it again, and actually Artic was using the ability to tactical assault. That's why they move so slow and make a lot of DPS. Here comes the Stuka in the middle.
We fight bravely for the
He's good at wiping the pack howitzer.
down to 200 points.
There's a major reporting for action.
Just hear the Major stepping onto the field. Thoroughly displeased with the performance of his company. He's decided to step onto the front lines himself and sort it out.
Yeah, and I'm really surprising that allies are trying to come back somehow. I mean, the victory points are definitely in the hand of Axis, 400 versus 200, but they are fighting forward and forward among the allies. Actually, he went for a Panther, not for a Brumbear. Interesting. He's really so pissed off this half-track. Just wants to dive in with the Panther.
Brosras, we haven't paid enough attention, I think, to Brosras on the right-hand side. He's been doing really well during this game, and I think for a while, whilst Artivic's just been trying to get on his feet, Brosras has really been kind of occupying Creative Name, making him preoccupied and not fighting back. Browning, sorry, a bar just got dropped in the centre there. Axis.
Having UTT2 and the Panther as well. See the ambulance trying fragmentation bomb into the base entrance.
Oh, it was close. It was close to wiping the paratroopers. It would have been disastrous.
That's
Shot here from the Katyusha.
a nice retreat way. Nice dodging around with the grenadiers. This could have been way worse for the grenadiers. A little bit different angle from the Katyusha. Yeah, but again, triple cap for Axis, and there's at the moment no chance for allies to go forward. UTT2 goes down to the left side, just the small arms. And actually pursues on the attack group.
Oh, huge Stuka strike. I actually feel really sorry for Brosras here. He's actually got both of the enemy players ganging up on him. He's trying to deal with creative name on the right hand side, like light vehicles, tons of infantry, and then of course Seeking Guy just with the Panther on the left hand side. Now he's able to just throw some grenadiers into the center. And Brosras is just struggling. Of course the Maxims just not pinning anything quick enough for the Maxims to effectively deal with infantry here.
Yeah, Maxim's in trouble there. 3 men, 2 men, it's for 3. Don't want to lose that.
One of our machine guns has been silenced.
Good dodge there.
The enemy has silenced
This
one
one
of
goes
our
down as
anti-tank
well.
guns.
Just to walking, Jägerlight infantry walking forward.
I'm just thinking, surely Artivik has got some funds for a vehicle. Surely he's going to be hitting that button in a second. By the way, Pathfinders, they've been waiting for that sniper. They're camouflaged themselves and they're going to get it. This is beautiful. They spring out of cover. All they need to do is get that last bit of health. And somehow that sniper gets away.
No way.
No way.
Yeah, what
Are
the
you
fuck?
kidding me?
For some reason that sniper survived.
Wow. I can't believe
ask
that.
me
That was
why.
perfect play.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect.
Panzer IV deploy. Awaiting orders.
Well, that's really unfortunate. Perhaps the sniper on Vet 3 gets, like, escape mode. Get out of jail free card.
The adversary has slipped to 100 points.
You hear that? Allies dropping down to 100 VPs in game
Yeah, the
3.
Up before is coming down right as well, so here they have up before a Puma and a Panther. This is one T-43 and one Sherman. So there's a hell of a lot to do. We should try and shoot some shots. Oh, it's Panzerwerfer actually missed. Oh. Not looking so well for Alex this time. Come on.
If he didn't have stayed where he was, he would have been fine. He moved all his forces into that Stuka barrage. That was painful. Just thinking now, Axis have so much indirect fire. Where's it all landing? In fact, here's the Katyusha coming down. Not a bad Katyusha strike. Keeps the Volksgrenadiers away. But, Sherman's decided to join the T-34 on the right-hand side. The Puma has just been so uncontested. 9 kills at the moment. No vehicles destroyed, but still doing something. But it's just able to just constantly ping shots off against this medium armor. Katyusha's got to be really careful. There is no sign of a retreat there. Sherman, I think, very lucky to be alive after that.
Yeah, actually I thought the Panther will just dive and close the game completely. the fresh Sherman coming out and isn't going down. But the skills. But victory points, 50 remaining.
Nice booby trap here from the Jaeger Light Infantry to wipe so many of the guards models so quickly. Immediate retreat, and then you've got the MG34 just pinning the conscripts that come in. Really, like, well played for Creative Name and Seeking Guy. I actually think they've just done really well. I mean, no matter what you want to say about the sniper, it's been played incredibly well in this game. 42 kills at this point, 25 minutes into the game, and that is good. I mean, that just shows really active sniper play. It's been in use constantly. Yeah,
and that's the point if you play without Pritz and your Soviet mate goes from Maxim, so there is no counter sniper, and if you know that you can just say, okay, I can free snipe, I don't have to micro too much, because there's no scared. Again.
This Panther's just gonna come straight in. This Katusha was freshly built. It hasn't fired yet.
Dive in at all. Yes.
Oh no, I did it. They surrender immediately. And I don't blame them, but game 3 are gonna go quite confidently to Creative Name and Seeking Guy. GG.